getting started with Screencast-O-Matic. So in this video, we're going to start at the very basics and look at how to download, install, and launch Screencast-O-Matic to get started making our first video. So to get started, we're going to go to screencastomatic.com, which is the homepage that you see on the screen here. And we're going to go ahead and sign up for an account because I'm going to actually purchase the pro recording version later. But for the moment, I just want to sign up and let the developers know who I am so that they can recognize me when I log back in again, and that'll help keep things straight. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the sign up button, fill in my email, and I will it says here, enter an email address to use for your account. We will send you an email to confirm, then you can get started. So I'll enter my url.edu, and I'm going to click yes, I want to get important updates, tricks, and special offers. Leave that unchecked if you don't want to get emails from them. But I do think it's a good idea and courtesy to them, since we're going to be using their free software, to go ahead and sign up, just so they know who's using their software. So I'm going to sign up and I'll be right back. Okay, so what happened was they sent me an email with a link. I clicked on the link, entered a password, and saved that, agreed to their terms of service, and that brings me to this page, which is now my page where I can store videos and things like that. But that's not what we're doing right now. We want to click on this download install button to download the software. And you can see it open it. I'm in Google Chrome, so the icon went to the bottom of the page. There's a file called Install Screencast-O-Matic 2.0 DMG, that stands for disk image. I click on that and open it, and it's running the installer. And I'm on a Mac. If you're on a PC, it will work slightly differently. But what I do now is I drag Screencast-O-Matic to my applications folder like that. Okay, so it dragged it into my applications folder. I now click on this icon, Screencast-O-Matic v2.0. And it's going to say, this is an application downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? Yes, I do. I'm the one that did that. Open. And there it is. So now you can see, let me clear away some of this background. This is what it's posted up on my screen. I've opened Screencast-O-Matic for the very first time. I've never installed it before, so I'm a total newcomer here too. I can click on this Pro Recorder button if I want to purchase a license, but for now I'm going to use the free recorder. And that's what it looks like. So you can see here it says, recorder will record anything that happens in this frame. So what we have here is the recording. Basically, there's a window that I can drag around the screen like that. And whatever's inside that dotted line, I can record. I can record my screen, my webcam, or both. Let's click on both. Which webcam is it looking for? I want it on Logitech. There it is. See, there I am. Hi. Go like that. Now notice we have these options. We can put it in different places. I want it back in the corner like it was. I told you I was new with this. There, whoops. I want to be able to get that. There, I put that back in the corner. Now let's get this box back. I clicked on the gear icon to get that box back. So it's basically asking me, what do I want to record, the screen, the webcam, or both? I'm saying both. Max time, 15 minutes. Size, at the moment it's at 720p. Let's go to full screen just for kicks, and now it's going to record the whole screen. Narration, it is selecting the microphone. I want to use the Yeti stereo microphone. Adjust the volume, auto adjust. Okay, that seems to be working. Check, check, check. I can see here in these little things that it's picking up my voice. So then we can record. Now I don't know what will happen since I'm already running ScreenFlow to record myself. So I'm not sure if the computer will freak out when I try to record myself recording myself. It seems to be working. Okay, so now it's recording everything I do on my screen. So let's say I want to talk about how to use iBooks Author. I can see down in the corner there's a little timer. You may not be able to see that. So I'm just playing around with showing different things on my screen to see how this works. We're just going to do a short tutorial for a minute. And I'm going to hit this pause button. And then done. So I've recorded a 24-second video. So let's see, we can play this video now. Okay, so now it's recording everything I do on my screen. So let's say I want to talk about... It worked. How to use iBooks Author. I can see down in the corner there's a little timer. You may not be able to see that. So I'm just playing around with showing different things on my screen to see how this works. We're just going to do a short tutorial for a minute. And I'm going to hit this pause button. So there's the video. Now it says, what do I want to do with this recording? In this case, I want to save it as a video file. Type MP4, file name, practice, folder. Where do I want to put it? I'm going to put it on my desktop. This basic recorder adds a watermark, which will show up in your final video, right? I understand that. Captions, none. Cursor, highlight cursor. We'll leave that and publish. Now we can see it is going to take a few minutes to actually export that file and render it as a .mp4 video file. This is a short video, so it won't take too long. You can see this is real time, and we're done. Done. Now here's my video, practice.mp4. Okay, so now it's recording everything I do on my screen. So let's say I want to talk about how to use iBooks Author. I can see down in the corner there's a little timer. You may not. So that's the video running full screen. You can see it added that nice little yellow circle around the mouse cursor, which would be useful in this case if you're doing a tech demo. It would be distracting if you were doing other things, and you might want to turn that off. But for this purpose, it's fine. I'm going to leave it there. So I'll just quit this. So here's my MP4 file, and what I can do is, now the question is, how do I share that with the class if I wanted to share that? I will go to, I'm going to put it in my Google Drive folder and see if that works. I think you can upload an MP4 file to Google Drive and it will automatically install a little video player. So I'm going to open Google Drive. I have a folder for the class. I'm going to exit full screen. Excuse all the messy stuff on my desktop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that file that I just saved to my desktop called practice. Where did it go? There it is. Practice.mp4, and drag it into my Google Drive UALR folder to upload it. So you can see there's a little cloud with the arrow. Drop files to instantly upload them to this folder. Now this may take a minute because it's a fairly big file. Nope, it was pretty fast. Upload complete. Now I have a video called practice.mp4. Okay, Google Drive is processing the video. So Google Drive needs to do what it needs to do to make that video playable. But then ultimately what I can do at this point is get a shareable link and copy that, and then I could come over here to the class website and go to the discussion board. I'll just put it in the meta forum for the moment. Create thread, practice video. Here is my first and then I'm just going to take that link that's still there in my clipboard paste it in right there. Make sure I go to open in a new window, insert, submit. Now let's see if it works yet. There it is. Okay, so now it's recording everything I do on my screen. So let's say I want to talk about how to use iBooks Author. I can see down in the corner. It worked. How about that? So you can see, you can just take a .mp4 file and drag it right into Google Drive, and Google installs this little player window. So that's the good way to share videos with the class in the discussion forum, is to simply do what I just did, upload the file and then do an embedded link to that video file. And there's the video file sitting there, practice.mp4 in my UALR drive. So let's review what we did. We downloaded, we went to Screencast-O-Matic, created an account by signing up. We downloaded the file, we installed it on our desktop so that it would run. Then we started the recording. We adjusted our settings in this little window here, output the file, saved it as an MP4 file, and then uploaded the MP4 file back to Google Drive and shared it as an embedded link. So practice doing that yourself before you do one for real. Just kind of walk through those steps once or twice until you get comfortable with the process, and you can just record yourself like I just did, just doing nothing. Just practice it to go through the steps, and then you'll be a little more comfortable so that when you're recording your screencast for real for the assignment for the end of week 2, you won't have to be feeling so klutzy working with the software. Anyway, that's the process you can use to download, install, and make your first screencast using Screencast-O-Matic. How about that?